Pleasure to meet y'all at last. And here we go. This is going to be part 2 out of 4 for some of the best minimalist footwear that I've ever tried out. In the last part, you would have seen that I tried on the Naked stick-on soles, which I also talked about how well they were, the pros and cons of them, how they felt, and I just gave them an overall rating. But this time, I'm going to go even further, because here I'm now doing an overview on the most ultra portable footwear in the world, Skinners. And so, I tell you, this drawstring bag for one really helps to keep them protected from the elements and the like. Now here they are, out of the bag. And from what I could say firsthand about Skinners is that, I mean, this finest Swedish materials can actually really be of quite some help for you out there, depending on what kind of terrain you're coming across, in vein of how there are certain obstacles and hazards that you're going to come across. But I feel like that Skinners are really going to help you accommodate for those kinds of problems. If they're minor or major, then the dual coating of anti-abrasive polymer really helps to shield your feet from any of these dangerous disasters that could happen to you at any given point in time. So the anti-abrasive polymer really does seem to help in any of these cases, because I've actually stress tested these to make sure that these would actually live up to their name. And so I just simply scraped the blade, the cutting edge, onto the polymer, and it turns out it barely did any damage. Even while I was wearing these and I had these stress test experiments done, it actually seemed to be quite an unbelievable aspect for me. I just could not believe my own eyes that I was seeing that the knife was having no effect on the anti-abrasive polymer whatsoever. So that right there is a pretty good touch, to say the least. But now, how they feel on me is still another pretty good touch around here, because they're so lightweight, very flexible, probably much lighter in weight than any other kind of shoe I might have had, besides the Naked stick-on soles, which I've already done an overview on. But for Skinners though, it's just unbelievable. They're meant to fit like socks, very flexible, just unbelievably durable. The anti-abrasive polymer actually seems to move very well with the rest of the sock itself. Another thing that I probably seem to like about it is the fact that, well, it actually can accommodate a lot of sizes, just like with the Naked stick-on soles. You get to choose whatever size you want, and right then and there, it actually does very well with fit, as it can actually stretch to accommodate different foot sizes. But I guess probably one thing I would do though, or at least I'd recommend to anyone out there, would be to wear actual socks underneath the Skinners to try to maintain the freshness to them as long as possible. Whenever you do that though, try to have them on before you put on the Skinners. Otherwise, if you actually end up putting a sock over a pair of Skinners, then it probably would end up defeating the purpose of protecting your feet with the anti-abrasive polymer. So that's probably a recommendation there that I'm hoping can actually stick on. But perhaps one big aspect of them that I happen to like out of all the things is the fact that they're so ultra portable. I can hardly have any other words to explain how well this seems to go, because with any kind of shoe you have, like these Ultras right here, which are probably trashed all the way by now, if you look at the size right here, you can tell for yourself that Skinners are about half the size, even with the drawstring bag that's included, as this one Ultra shoe. So in total, Skinners would be a quarter of up to any kind of shoe that you own, depending on how large your shoe is and depending on how its weight is. Skinners right here seem to be a fraction of both the size and weight of any kind of footwear that you already own. So Skinners right there does have a lot of multiple benefits in them that really help to accommodate your daily lifestyle in terms of whatever exercise you tend to do every single day. Walking, running, swimming, anything that you do out there, Skinner's could probably be a really big recommendation for you to try out. As with the Kickstarter campaign, if you haven't already seen, a couple years ago at least, they showed Skinner's in action with a lot of different sports that you could normally do with your ordinary footwear, but yet Skinner's seemed to show a much more beneficial aspect to them than any other ways possible. So what I could say for sure about Skinner's overall is that they are more than just worth the money. Besides the fact that they're super lightweight, flexible, ultra portable, and I mean they feel really good, nice and snug to the foot so they will not fall off or have any other kind of problem on you. But a few other benefits to them that I would like to go ahead and disclose would be the fact that in similar ways to the Naked Fit stick-on soles, Skinner's themselves actually do have some more heat protection on them because the soles are slightly thicker. Naked Fit stick-on soles can actually help protect you from the heat very well, but probably the only thing you'd feel is that it would feel very warm on the soles of your feet compared to piping hot asphalt that you'd feel without the Naked Fit stick-on soles. But with Skinner's, you could probably not feel anything at all, as I have tried these out on pavement, on hot wood, on hot surfaces in general, and they actually seem to really hold up well. Though I have yet to test these out on cold surfaces and even wet surfaces. So with anything that you already know about that you would not want to go across while barefoot, Skinner's, the most ultra portable footwear in the world, seems to also be really good heat, cold protectors. I really couldn't be sure though if these could be wet protectors. You could probably put a comment down below if there's actually anything in relevance to that factor, if there actually is any proof that shows that Skinner's can protect from the water and the like. And so that's just my overview of Skinner's, the most ultra portable footwear in the world. Super light, super comfortable, durable, and there's just hardly anything else I'd like to describe about it, because those words right there, lightweight, portable, durable, and comfortable, those four right there, they just sum up the Skinner's to a whole new level right there. And so that's just it. My overview of the Skinner's is pretty much up. Skinner's, Naked Fit stick-on soles, I wonder what's next. Well, you could stick around here if you'd like to see more. And if you'd want to see more, go down to my channel besides what I'm going to be doing for parts 3 and 4 on this little mini-series right here. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.